Downtown.
Mm.
Sorry. This is you said we were making our way, and I was like, "Downtown?"
The song is copywritten. They're gonna sue you for using that tune.
Okay, I'm done.
But
For now.
Maybe you shouldn't have been so far away. I didn't.
You didn't know we would need therapy.
My cat's walking on me, just staring at me with big
we?
eyes.
You. You
We.
needed therapy. I
We.
didn't need shit.
No,
I
no,
don't need to
no,
worry about my
no.
arm or my leg.
You
It's
know what?
fine. I'm fine.
Aurelius didn't need therapy. You're right. He needed a rescue. So I had to pull your ass out of there.
Yeah, and then you needed therapy.
For a lot.
I'll show you therapy.
Please do. Healthcare
Okay,
is
I'll just send you the details.
Okay.
Aurelius just kind of looks at him. And then he looks at the rest of the party. And he smiles like a child. It's like, this is gonna be good. She's gonna fly. Alright, who farted?
He who smelt it dealt it.
That is not how that works, and you know it.
That is exactly how that works.
Who farted? Did Aurelius fart?
No.
I don't know. We're supposed to be going in, but they're talking about this shit, so I don't know.
Well, look at the window over there. Someone surely farted.
Can we get going, please?
We are going. Look at us go.
So he's got her face in her hands.
Boo.
Mm-hmm.
like a cannon. The-
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Aurelius not to get overexcited. What would that be? Like a okay. Your boy is really fucking excited. That's a 10.
It's almost darling how adorable we can get.
Is this that thing that
Aurelius pulls out the pamphlet.
that thing? Where were you keeping that?
Wouldn't
He's
you
had it
like to
since the
know?
opening town where we met Gadai. He's had that thing.
No, but where did he put it? His clothes
Apparently
are
in his
completely different now.
apparently in his underpants. I don't know.
Look. I have a cloak. There's several pockets across here. Like, what do you mean? Where did I put it?
You-
Yes, sure. If it makes you feel better about yourself. Aurelius's mood has been killed.
Serenity looks like she's trying to decide where exactly it was actually kept.
Okay, so you're gonna go do the thing with the thing?
Mm-hmm. But we need to actually get there first, because I don't want to, like, drop from the sky and die or anything, so...
Okay.
It's an interesting perspective.
Sometimes when you fall from the sky, people die. Yeah, I know, it's wild.
Oh, they do that here. Did you not know that? You see the people going up, people come down the same way. Oh,
Yeah, several. See, look over there. That's one line, two, three. I think that's a fourth one over there. No, that's just to food. Aurelius's stomach growls.
Ooh, food.
Velinor, I'll go with you. How about that? Because I have a feeling what we need to do is up there, not down there.
It's always the case, isn't it? Speaking of, tower. Aurelius starts looking for a tower.
I have a question. How would I go about joining the people who are doing this? Well,
yeah,
no.
we're waiting to get in the. We're waiting to get down so we can all get in the line.
It's too windy. Aurelius can't see any towers. How the fuck are we supposed to figure out which one's our boys?
Don't you also have the map thingy from them?
Yeah, but like a map's not gonna tell us.
We also
Oh,
have the sending thing, so we can actually just, ask.
I don't.
I said we. Collective we. All of us we.
Who is we?
Whee!
Oh, is we? You're speaking
Aurelius puts his arms up and like falls back into the cart.
Fidget
We.
turns back around and keeps driving. Me?
Hmm?
The closer we get to a certain destination, the worse my mood's gonna get. So, you know. I wish. Work troubles. Ex-work troubles. You know, I think that was the only kind of group that wasn't in the where I used to work.
Not the ear hustle, but when protecting an entire forest still require a very large amount of energy.
I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in these matters. All I know is that protecting a fortress is a lot more difficult with the manpower and the maintenance and the blah 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 blah. He does the hand wavy thing as he's looking up at the clouds.
As they get closer into town, Fidget almost instinctively pulls her hood up over her head and her scarf up over her mouth.
Aurelius quickly follows suit. Hey, fuck off. Aurelius says as he pulls his cloak over his lower mouth and just goes, "Now I'm a vampire. Ooh, scary." I call bullshit. Look, just because we haven't seen them doesn't mean that they're not real. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, then why have I seen several demons? Oh, I wish that were true, mate.
You're gonna be here forever, Valinor, trust me.
Also, maybe we shouldn't speak about demons, fiends, and vampires when going into a populated area that are filled with normal people.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
y-
Can I ask a question? Out of character? Can I use disguise stealth on other people? The range. Hold on a sec. Self. Got it. Never mind.
I think it's only for yourself that lets you do that, unless you have like the hat of disguise.
Hey, Velinor? Are you a relatively well-known individual? Alright, cool. Do you have like a little druid hood or something?
So many fucking Snickers!
That's
Valinor,
no, as in like a...
Fidget will motion to how she and Aurelius and everyone is kind of starting to cover up.
Yeah, Artemis is also pulling her scarf up around her mouth. And her hood over her ears.
A literal
This-
hood, yeah.
This is what we mean.
like clothing.
Oh no.
Oh god.
He's gonna stand out.
I imagine
Valinor, while we're here, you and I need to go get you something that's more like us.
Aurelius, how long is the length of his cloak at the moment? Mine. To my knees.
Full
Yeah. Aurelius is going to. What he's effectively doing is turning his cloak into an Ezio style, like over one side. As he tears a part of his cloak, and he starts makeshifting it into a temporary solution for the problem. Yeah. And yeah. And he's trying to remember how certain like desert dwelling peoples wrap it around their head to protect them from the sand. And he just can't figure it out.
But I tried helping here. Maybe two idiots together might manage to accomplish this.
Yeah, two idiots are better than one, as they say in the industry. Anyway, so the point is he's trying to not. Yeah. Anyway, eventually, between the three, I bit my tongue. The three idiots, I assume, something is figured out. All right, it's not perfect, but it'll have to do. And everyone else is set. All right, cool. I'm just gonna go mood and brood over here. He lies down and goes to sleep for a bit. I'll mark it as a short rest just for the meme.
Sometimes I question how you survive on a day-to-day basis.
Well, there's
It's
the
the
answer.
thick skin.
Also, I love it. We need to get close so that you match more with us. Serenity sitting here is literally the opposite.
We
talent.
tried with Serenity, and she doesn't want to be spooky.
I don't like being spooky.
Nah, Serenity likes to stick out like a sore thumb in all of us.
It's fine. No one's gonna assume anything of the fucking blonde bitch.
You're barely blonde anymore.
She's half blonde. Go fuck yourself.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm half human.
So we
See?
make our way into town.
Please.
I'm pretty sure I'm the. Oh, it was a joke. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Don't be. Don't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so for clarification, the different punk genres often
co-align with the different like primary source of power that they're going with. Steampunk steam power, diesel punk diesel power.
Arrow. So it's arrow punk. Journey seems to just be like taking it all in.
Artemis is looking around and watching out for people that might be looking at them and looking for exits. Insight? Well,
I was gonna ask if I could offer assistance, but I was right as she rolled. Journey is like bouncing.
Is there a place for Fidget to park the cart? She'll probably able to feel the vibrations of the cart from the excitement behind her. Park the cart and
In my defense, I'm on my own mount.
yeah, and I still probably could feel the excited bounces. Fidget will pay.
McDavis. Monkeys! I have BB in my arms at this point.
Fidget will hop out the cart and kind of hold a hand up to Velinor, like, come on. Come on, and she'll just kind of use both hands now to, like, pick him up. It's
Artemis
okay,
will
Velinor.
make a show of taking off her glasses. Like, I don't know how to see. Wipe off the lenses. Where are we going? Oh,
We gotta get in line so we can get up. Unless you want to call Gadai and see which area we need to go to.
yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Aurelius is gonna drop off and do his own investigations. Just ask around, you know. Ask people like, oi oi, the fucking giant tower. You seeing any?
So draw attention to us.
No.
Got it.
He's not drawing attention to us. More so, he's just he's presenting himself as just a humble traveler trying to find a spot to meet his friends.
I am but a humble business owner.
Investigation or charisma would it be if he's asking people? Okay. A flat d20 as a one. And persuasion is this. Woo! I'm not doing well, Chief.
Oh, honey,
I'm
I've offered to
sorry.
help,
I
but I'm not
tried to
there.
help.
you did so well. You did so well.
Okay, so he eventually goes back, guys. Okay, we definitely have to go up onto that rock. I know. I just needed to be sure. So, how you doing?
Oh my god.
You know, I'm just really excited. I've been wanting to go here for a long, well, not that long, but long time. Yeah, basically ever since I knew it existed. You know, it's always been a dream of humans to fly, but there's very few places in the world where you can really truly achieve flight on a scale like this. And he's like gesturing to magnificence of the gliders on the wind and the everything like that, and there's this sense of awe to him, just pure awe. It's like he can't find the word, he can't find the words to describe it, but he's just so fascinated by it all. I'm sorry. That for me, I'm actually getting a little emotional thinking about it. I'm just really happy that humans are amazing.
Only humans?
Oh. Mission report! Mission report!
I was saying more of a general statement. Less of one in world, but okay.
Mission
Okay.
report!
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that wasn't in character.
Yeah, no, that's just that's me being appreciative of people. We can do so many cool things when we want to. So is he like a trick pilot type thing, or like a?
Shorty will fucking ask for a sash with zero hesitation the minute she can.
Yeah, Aurelius wants to control a glider, but he knows he can't with a single arm. Mm.
Fidget doesn't get a sash.
Artemis looks up at the thing tentatively. Is there a way we could do that with? On someone who knows the... It looks very high and very fast.
Do you want to stay with me and Velinor?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
You heard the man. He says
Eleanor
as he
will catch
walks
you.
off with Serenity.
Velinor will catch ya.
Both me and Artemis, how are you gonna catch me if we're both in the air?
Am I going to be thrown?
You are being Sonic fucking bounced!
Alright, okay.
My best recommendation is you two hold hands.
Artemis will take one of his hands and kind of cling onto one of his arms.
And you may want to consider a sash. So you can maneuver a bit better. And she's saying this without getting one herself and moving up in the line. Well, because of something in her past, she has some familiarity with this kind of thing.
Aurelius does not, but he is excited to find out.
Artemis is just following Velenor's lead right now.
Oh, big thing. I have someone in the stream who says they cannot hear Guru.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I
That's
can
weird.
hear you too.
Okay.
Speak
That's
a little
fucking
bit.
weird.
Thank you.
Not on.
It wasn't projecting my.
Did you have the wrong microphone?
Yeah, it went back to the default. It reset my settings.
So it was going through your computer.
It wasn't putting any on actually.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you. This is
Ironically, it was Oz.
Thank you, Queen. Yeah, the first part of this is going to be so awkward and just going to be like people responding to stuff as I'm. No.
It's fine. There are context clues.
There are context clues. I'm just sad.
While people are getting ready, Fidget actually turns with her back to the area they're going to be propelled.
Gotcha. The little kind of looks at you, looks like, "You okay?"
Trust me, I've done this kind of thing before, just not here.
Oh, okay. All right, we're launching in 3. All right, I mean, you know more about this than I do. Just promise that you'll be careful. 1, shoot! You all launched into the air.
Here he
And you-
goes.
And you kind of watch as Fidget's arms go out to the side and she lays back as she just flies.
There's definitely a.
Artemis's eyes clenched shut.
You are held tightly by Velinor, who does not let go and lets you stay close to him. You're effectively whistling and whipping upward, just from this monolith centerpiece upward into the air, just up. For the two of you who have the sashes on, when you basically like look at me, I'm here. 2 gliders come down and just come underneath you, where you can grab hold. When the person you grab hold of, Aurelius, sees, they yell back, "Put your legs on the back!"
He
Where his
does
feet are. And
easily.
when you do so, you can kind of push your one arm forward a bit and push it to get your legs kind of situated, so you won't be loose and wobbling around. He's like, "All right, here we go!" And he just peels forward, and Serenity, your person does as well, as you both just kind of do. Not tricks, just kind of lefts and rights as they move around. Hold on a second. I need to see if one of these 2 people is in fact an idiot.
Please let it be Serenity's.
We'll see. Rolling a d6 to see if either of them is an idiot. Ah, it is yours. So,
Yes.
So you kind of keep going upwards, as I mentioned, and there's the big rock up above, and there are points on that rock where there's like tubes and stuff like that, as well as just the stone itself. And at a point, like you're like going where you're laying effectively perpendicular to the ground, and you feel the glider lighten slightly. And you kind of look down, and you see this person has jumped off and is like running against the rocks for a couple of seconds before jumping back on and grabbing onto the glider.
She kind of tilts her head. It's the face of, was that really safe or necessary?
Just having a little bit of fun.
Maybe you should go a little bit easy on those who are new to this.
Meanwhile, Aurelius is doing a dive bomb with the other guy.
Oh no, the guy says, "You like spinning?"
Sure.
I thought he said spitting. I'm like, excuse you.
Spinning, yes, in a circle, rapidly. Sure,
No,
you say sure, and he pulls like straight upwards, and then does a dive bomb, but he's spinning the whole time before snapping it back out and just using it to get more momentum to go like almost straight up.
Yeah, that's generally how dive bombing works.
Yep, but he was going to do the spin part first.
Yeah.
Just a little corkscrew dive.
I mean,
Fidget
that
will-
would
go
actually
ahead.
make a faster momentum, I think, going down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fidget adjusts herself so that she's actually facing both Felinor and Artemis as they're going up, having fun.
It's not that bad.
Artemis looks terrified.
It's not like being a bird, but you know, I can't become a bird, so that's great. Don't worry about. He does look like he's having a good time, but he's also just like, yeah, this will be great.
It's the terror fun.
It's
you know
the
those,
sublime. That's the proper terminology, I think.
Yes.
you know those people that do the base gliding that have the suits that look like flying squirrels?
Yes.
Fidget holds out her cloak, catches the breeze, and shoots up faster.
One of the people who's on a glider, probably the one with Zar, kind of with Aurelius, kind of looks over. And is like, that one actually knows what they're doing. That's cool.
Aurelius just kind of nods. Yeah, she's something else. I don't know how she knows anything, to be honest, but she knows a lot of things that I have no fucking clue. Just basically just screaming shit.
Like, I don't know how she knows it, but she does!
Yeah. Woo! Just celebrating his friends being cool.
The friends doing the friends things and just like, all right, not sure what we're doing here, but we're doing it.
I want to see if this goes so badly for sure. I'm sorry. This fucking... The last time you were introduced to this dog, I watched one dude literally get caught in a web and sit there.
This is how I die.
I mean, Juniper helped him out.
Listen, some things just happen.
I don't believe you.
Some accidents are, miracles and mildly planned.
Some accidents are accidents on purpose.
Artemis is just waiting till they get to wherever they're going.
Just for flavor, not for anything serious. Just for flavor. Fidget,
Yes.
can you roll me a acrobatics check?
Acrobatics?
Yes. All right. So as you guys get up to it, you pull yourself in. It's nothing super fancy, but it's the point of landing in a way that you can kind of quickly move from, and it's executed well, very well, very practiced motions of like landing on your feet, being able to your choice of whether you do it like that, bounce off your feet and do a roll forward on the ground or not. That's up to you. Or if you just quickly just like take a few steps and look to where the others will land.
It would be the roll on one shoulder to gather themselves before standing up and brushing themselves off.
Yeah. And the others come around and land nearby. Those who are on the gliders, they pull around. They're like, "All right, this is your stop. You ready for the net? Go, go, go!" And they turn around.
Did you say net?
Yes, and they basically are telling you to let go. As there's a couple people who are holding out nets for you to fall into. Aurelius and Serenity, you guys let go, yes?
I mean, yeah.
Just making sure. I don't want to assume.
Aurelius is going to. He's gonna land with style.
Okay.
Like, this is Aurelius. How can he not? Would this be in athletics or acrobatics or
Acrobatics.
acrobats? Oh, fuck off. That's a nat one, dude. Like,
So you spin around and you're like, all right, I got this. And you corkscrew your way down. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna do like a cool landing. And you land in the net, and one of the people you hear one of the people go, "Oh, sorry!" As you feel yourself suddenly twist up, you kind of blink as you realize some of the net is wrapped around you, and one of the people looks completely pale faced, like, "I'm so sorry." It runs over and they work to untangle you, like, "I didn't hold on to it tight enough. That's on me." It's stuck. Oh, you only have one arm. That's helpful actually.
Aurelius looks over to Fidget and goes, "Hey, check it out! I'm a fish."
At least you're finding funny where, that works. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out.
Fucking God is dying.
Hey, look, I'm a fish.
Hey, forget about it. I'm a fish.
Valinor lands with Artemis and makes sure she doesn't land too hard, and helps you to be able to move about as needed.
It takes a minute for her to gain her footing again, and she's doing her very best to not look down from where they came from.
You two did pretty good, all things considered.
Wait, which one of us?
I'm talking
Thanks.
to Adi and Valinor.
Ah.
Artemis is very tense, but she's trying to at least pretend like she isn't because it looked like everyone else had fun.
So, Soria will walk up to Artemis. How are you feeling, Dad?
I don't like heights.
Would you like some tea once we find a place to settle down?
Let's just go where we're going.
Do
She
you want
nods.
to ask Gadai which tower's his?
Give me a minute.
Let's get
And-
you away from the edge. Come on.
I'm gonna be right back. Just assume Aurelius is, I don't know, talking to the guy about the gliders and everything as he's being cut down. Like he's poor kid's like stressed out that he fucked up and the customer's gonna be like all upset or whatever. Customer's vibing and in fact is trying to help him by trying to draw his like long sword or dagger or something to help cut him out. But yeah, I will be back. I'm just getting some food and drink.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, once Artemis is far enough away from the edge and has gathered her nerves again, she's going to call Gadai on the sending stone.
Okay. What do you send?
We're here? Which tower is yours?
There is a few moments of silence and then the sound of fumbling before hey, sorry, was had to I was taking a nap and I fell off. Hi, you're there. Where?
Landfall? We're at Landfall, right? She
Right.
kind of whispers over.
Yeah, we are.
Landfall.
We are.
You're a landfall. Oh, okay. So you want to go to the tower that on the door has my ooh, right. My crest was invisible because I made the bottom of my tower invisible and bright. It's
Gadai?
you hear it cut off, and there's another couple moments of silence, and you get the impression that he's needing to find something.
He forgot what his fucking crest looks like!
Understandable. Just so that you guys can... Nope. And he will tell you that it is a front-facing bird with 5 eyes.
There is a door on the front of the tower that has a front-facing bird with 5 eyes, but it's invisible?
No. The one here is invisible. The one there is not invisible.
Okay, so it's not invisible. There's a front-facing door with 5 eyes. No. A front-facing... A door that has a crest with a bird on it that has a front-facing bird with 5 eyes.
The flying really fucked you up, didn't it?
No, this is the this added up from a couple of things, but I don't like flying.
Joe kind of like just affectionately rubbed her shoulder. Okay. So, also, Dawn, out of character, does the description of that animal ring any kind of bells in terms of history or religion?
Your choice. History, religion, or nature. Because that would not be something that you would have seen, considering how north you are. We might have heard of it, that kind of descriptor, potentially. With religion, it sounds vaguely angelic, but you're not certain.
Would I know anything about Arcana with it?
Surprisingly enough, does not tickle your mind with Arcana.
Would I recognize it at all, or is it just a
Same-
weird sounding bird?
Same rolls you can make. Nature check, I'd actually say you have a lower DC.
Can I just say Fidget's looking for the door that she keeps hearing Artemis repeat over and over again?
Sounds like a plan. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll religion because I have higher.
Okie doke.
I got a 25.
Nice. Nice to both of you. So, for the religion check real quick. The sound of it sounds like a bird that does exist in places other than, but does exist in Danziel. The bird is often referred to as a celestial emissary, given eyes to watch over wherever it may wander. However, it does go by a more traditional name, the peacock.
Oh. The eyes are feathers.
Oh. Interesting.
It's considered a celestial emissary. But they are native to Denziel. They're called peacocks.
With that name, does anything ring with the 10 or still no?
Not with a 10.
Damn.
It sounds cool, though.
Aurelius walks over.
Yep.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
Fidget, while they're talking, you hear it. You are comprehending, but as you're looking, you do note that on a tower a ways down, there is... It's not like a small icon either. It's big enough that you can kind of get a glimpse of it from just where you've landed. It's just like literally down the road.
Right down the road.
Yeah, she'll kind of motion with her hand to get everyone's attention, not interrupting the conversation, just moving her hand and pointing right down to it to everybody.
Sorry, look down.
Do we want to do this now?
I mean, we're here.
Should we get like something to eat and like so we're in, healthy condition before we go in?
Aurelius says
It-
you hear a growling noise behind you, and so he just kind of like looks away.
Valinor
Okay.
also is looking away.
Okay, let's We'll find food first.
We could
I
probably
like food.
go follow the road and see if there's food. And if this is like a tourist attraction, they'll have food up here, I'd imagine.
Hmm. So, okay. So Aurelius starts thinking about something, and it's clear he's trying to optimize everyone to be in good condition for this thing.
Right.
In his head, he's like, okay, so if I take like an hour, 2 hour nap before we start, that means I'll have a lot of energy, but I also need to eat this amount of food and do this and that. Like he's mumbling these calculations to himself.
Aurelius.
Hmm?
You know, you don't have to figure this all out on your own.
Artemis is gonna start looking for like a food stall or a place for them to sit down and eat.
You and between you and Fidget, just your passive and Fidget's active, you'd both be able to very quickly see that there is a food place. It actually has like a slight dome back to it, probably to prevent the customers from getting their food tossed around by the wind. That looks like it is, again, very hibachi kind of style, cooked in front of you sort of food. And they have a number of odd, or at least odd by some people's standards. For other people, it might not be as weird. Condiments and such lining their walls as they're cooking for a few people and making a bit of a show for it. Very clearly a tourist attraction sort of thing. As they make this, they pull out this like whistle-looking thing, and they blow on it, and it sounds like the blowing wind and stuff like that as you approach. Very odd sound because most pipes and such have a very distinct other noise, but some can sound like the wind, but not in a single note like this. Again, it's like the hibachi things where they do like the train thing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Serena's just... How... Dawn... How big's the menu?
You go over and you like, can I look at the menu? And they're like, yeah. They motion to the wall behind them where it's written out. It's like 3 blocks of text, like various different things. They tell you you can order whatever you want. It's a 1 silver meal. It's pretty filling, pretty good. Technically, we could charge 2 silver, but ain't worth the money for it.
Is there a sampler plate, bro? She looks so She looks like she's thinking, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it. Embrace the gluttony. Desire more. That is.
Does anyone,
Yeah.
does anyone else hear like a goblin somewhere? Aurelius says, looking around.
Serena just pats the back of her head.
There.
You know what? She's not doing it because, like, it's right here. It's where, like, shut up.
Right. And you just hear also just like, I mean, there's a friendly goblin over there. Their name's Zach. They'll shine your shoes if you pay them.
Aurelius looks at his shoes, still brand new.
Artemis is gonna slide over to Fidget. Do you want to share?
Sure. Are you doing okay?
No, I'm not.
you
But
know
I'll be
what?
fine.
You
It'll
know
be
what?
fine.
You sit down. No, you sit down. You sit down. Velinor, sit with her, please.
Sits on the other
And
side.
she'll go and get a plate that would be enough for one person, but can be split between her and Artemis.
Serena just overhears that and just looks very worried in Artemis's direction.
Villanor very gently
Artemis-
kind of rubs your back.
Artemis has like one hand like under her shirt. She's holding the clock that she was messing with the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Serena, once she puts in her order, will just walk over to Artemis, say nothing, just kind of like give her a quick kiss to the forehead. Deep breaths.
I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
He gives her the look of, "Are you really?"
I'm going to be fine, I'm going to be fine, I'm going to be fine.
It's the nod of, there we go.
Fidget comes back to the table with the plate and goes, little secret, get a smaller plate, finish that one, no one will be the difference. Pretend Serenity ain't over your shoulder hearing this.
I'm trying to eat because I normally eat, but the thing is, things are happening and it's weird and
You've lost your appetite, yes?
I need to eat something or else I will pass out.
Hey, look at this.
Because
They have strips of steak over here.
elf metabolism. Yes, food please.
Yeah, Villanor like shows you a piece of like steak strips, like puts it in your mouth, eat it, like oh, so good. What kind of cheese? And he kind of looks over. He actually watches what happens, and they're grilling up the steak, and after they cook it on one side and flip it over, they just take like this clearly pre-seasoned bit of butter and just put it right on top of it to cook again, and just cook melting it. No, they've got like the
Compound butter.
Compound butter, yeah.
I'm getting hungry now.
I'm sorry. I ate a little bit before. I'm still hungry.
Aurelius is trying to figure out what the local tradition is. He's assuming it's like seafood.
There is a lot of seafood. They do still have imported stuff like sheep. Sheep are not something that is very common down here, although they do have
Several snake food.
I was trying so hard not to. You beat me
Steak
to
from steak from cattle up on the mountain ridge where you guys were coming down. There were some cattle up there, so there is clearly some market for it. No pig. No pig though.
So no pork.
Chickens. There are also chickens.
So we're looking at a seafood diet. We're looking at pork. No pork. And
Steak.
there is lamb.
And there is some lamb, yes.
What did you say? Snake?
Steak.
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 I was trying to say cattle,
Cow.
and I said
Yeah.
steak, and it
Beef.
came out as snake.
What for dinner?
They have the beef.
All right. Okay. So in that case, Aurelius is trying to figure out what a local like favorite is out of the stuff there.
You can ask.
Serenity's got like 3 different plates. My God, I just try something off hers.
So how I'm
carefully stripping
Okay.
a piece of fish.
so this is gonna sound weird. I'm imagining gyros.
I've always called those zeros.
I mean, it's Greek, so like.
Yeah, they'd have it.
Is it local gyros?
Yeah,
Local.
it's local.
Aurelius is excited. He hasn't had gyros since that one time he went to the coast on vacation with his boys.
And that's a long time ago.
That was over 10 years ago for him, yeah.
She looks over at Aurelius. You are very excited.
Gyros!
She like
Now,
shaking her.
and do you guys have No, I don't think they wouldn't have anything like lemonade, would they?
We have lemons. You usually don't want to have that in a drink. You usually want to spread some of that on for extra flavor.
Oh,
I'm just looking for a cold drink, you know?
I learned something.
Hmm?
You want to see it?
Learned? Sure.
Dawn, this is like the most ghetto flavored water fucking way that I could do this.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna take some water, I'm gonna squeeze the lemon juice, and I'm gonna mix it with ice.
There ain't no sugar to it. Like the guy watched you just like, all right.
Do they have
Okay.
sugar?
Do you ask for?
I mean, honestly, Serenity likes sweet things, so I can very easily see her going, "You have sugar."
I feel like this should cost extra. He slowly slides the sugar bowl over.
I'm very much willing to pay.
Damn it! Now I want euros in real life.
Bro, I want steak. I want beef.
Speaking of pay, how much was it for what Fidget got for her and Artemis?
Oh, just a silver.
Making sure.
This isn't gonna burn a hole in your wallet.
No, it's because I want to make sure I'm actually tracking.
Appreciate it. But yeah,
Artemis is gonna look over at at a fidget. Thanks.
Trust me, you talk to the right person. I get it.
You should have a little nibble. If you can stomach it.
We're not that far from way, Brigati. I'm afraid I might throw it up.
Okay. Then we need to find something that you can stomach. For your strength.
I know.
Well, because my immediate thought process was just Serenity going, "Hey, yo, Fidget, do you want to try this drink?"
Look at you with the biggest eyes going, you know what? I'm good. And kind of give you like the finger guns before going back and looking at her plate.
She just looks at her with a face like, "The fuck did you just emote at me?" Like,
Starts doing like the Fortnite dance emote.
I'm sitting down so it wouldn't work.
you do the upper body.
No, you just clip through it. It's fine.
Let's work. Just kind of tilts her head before she just leans down. No appetite. Or just terrified.
Um,
Are you talking to both of us or just?
Well, she
Artemis.
knows Artemis doesn't have an appetite. She's talking to Fidget.
Not terrified of where we are right now. Terrified of where we're going.
I'd more been of the concoction that I was going to hand you, but fair enough.
No, you know, we used to
Ooh,
do something a little bit
spooky
like that.
concoction.
No, thank you.
She'll pat her shoulder. Right ass. She's gonna walk back to it with like the fucking glass.
Aurelius is chugging that shit, boy.
Fucking idiots!
just knocking it back.
Look, man is thirsty.
These are two
Man
idiots
hasn't
who
had
think-
cold drinks in days.
These are the two idiots who would like mix a drink out of the fridge, out of whatever is left in the fridge, and still be like, "I made it, I gotta eat it," and knock that shit back, even if it poisons them.
Aurelius, the type of kid to create potions in the bathroom.
Ugh,
Oh
Do
no!
Hi.
He has no idea what he just created, but he thinks it's cool.
Found a video that's like parental hack. If your kid cooks you some weird concoction, always make them take the first taste.
oh goodness.
Oh god, these two fucking one's a oh my god, it's just a himbo and a bimbo.
Mhm.
I mean, Aurelius is actually smart. He lives his best life.
He's living his best life. That's all that matters. So Serenity's gonna be occupied with eating the fucking 4 pounds of meat that she just ordered.
I hope you guys are proud of yourself. I am actually ordering euros right now.
It's your fault, not ours. You bought up euros, bruh.
I guess subconsciously I was just...
I've never had a
Craving.
euro in my life, so.
It's so good. I cannot begin to describe how much I love them.
You know the one thing that I wish I could get? You know the food truck tacos? They're like massive. That shit sounds good. I broke him.
Sorry, I'm checking my order. Yeah, I should be okay. I'm getting paid tonight, so it doesn't matter as much.
Yay! I get fucked.
The ultimate role-playing experience. Ordering gyros when your character's eating gyro.
Because you got hungry for gyros.
What she's done is she will like sit next to Artemis and fidget, and for some reason the fucking orc whose name keeps escaping my brain.
Eleanor,
Eleanor.
Thank you. I don't know why it doesn't stick.
why isn't it sticking? You're attracted to him.
I don't know. He doesn't have to be. Look, he can be hot. That doesn't mean I'll remember his fucking name.
That's a bad sign.
It's fine.
How is that a bad sign? This is how I am. Serenity would remember. I'm just a whore.
Chill. Remember better.
I'm literally saying all this right next to my fiance. He's not even batting an eye.
He's used to this by now. So, you are able to get in some food, and it really does help with this, helping raise your spirit a little bit and to make you feel slightly more grounded, a little less nauseous. Do you take any food, Fidget?
She tries to nibble on a few pieces, but she actually turns a little green when she does.
It helps a smidge, but your stomach just, it's either not ready or there's too much anxiety. So it is completely understandable.
Her eyes have been fixated on the same spot this entire time, too, by the way.
The red spot.
Artemis is making herself eat.
Velenor's
It's not that she's nauseous, she's just not hungry.
fair. Velenor is
When you
attempting to
guys-
distract.
When you guys look over, Aurelius is not with the group anymore. He's just chatting with the locals, like trying to like understand the culture and like they're all vibing. He's charismatic as shit.
I
So, like,
can't say much because Serenity is bouncing between Artemis and that exact thing.
Velenor?
Yeah.
No, I'm just... Velenor, do you have any something for, like, stomach?
I do. It's here. Hold on. Pulls out some stuff. Kind of crushes it between his hands. Get it, start to get it working and whatnot, and puts it into a bit of water. Slides it over to you. Slow sips. It'll help.
Thank you. And she'll actually, like, push her portion of the plate over towards him as she goes to start sipping on the drink.
You should still try and eat a little bit. You just like reach over and like yoink. Reach over, yoink. Little pieces, but it's clear that he's a little hungrier still, and he's trying to be polite. But
Artemis will push her plate toward Velenor.
you should finish that as well.
I'm not hungry. I ate as much as I could. I ate something. She did eat like a half of the fish that is on the plate.
If you insist. Kind of slowly reaches over and pulls it over. You've also all noted, because you've been at this for a little bit, in the few places where you have needed to like pause or such, Velenor has never once reached for or proffered a single coin or coin purse in your travels with him. Just something of note.
Where the fuck you been keeping that change?
He
Out of
hasn't.
character, I think we had a conversation with him and he didn't understand the concept of money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
This boy
He's
don't
just
got
a little
money.
guy.
You don't have money on him. He's like, look at all this food and you guys are buying it. He's like, oh, cool. That's great. And you guys give him your food. He's like, oh, table scraps, my favorite.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Speaking of, how much is what I'm getting?
Silver piece. It's local. It's not like
Silver
it's
piece.
super fancy for them or super difficult for them to make. So like, yeah, no, it's just a silver piece, man.
Does Valinor finish the plate?
He does.
All
Alright,
I've got
Artemis
is this
is going
gold
to-
piece.
Artemis is going to go up and get another plate and put it in front of Valinor.
He's
You
like,
beat me
oh.
to it.
you do it, and he looks at it like he's like, oh, you're making that, getting that for yourself. He put it in front of him. He looks at you, looks down, looks up, kind of like licks his lips very lightly, like, you got this for you, right?
No.
For
You're welcome. Pat,
Uh.
pat. Sits back down.
looks down.
So,
again.
one gold piece is equal to 10 silver, yeah?
Correct.
So, alright. Cool. So then I'd have one less gold and 9 silver pieces.
Yes.
Serenity honestly just gives them a gold, tells them to keep the change, and walks over their pile.
They look at you, and you hear kind of offhand, just like, passing noble. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
No worries.
No, just very large woman who has very large appetite.
And no need for change. I'm allowed to be curious.
I'm just generous. Little extra to a restaurant never hurt.
Kind of like looks at you with this look like, sure. But he serves you up food. He doesn't ask questions. He's been paid enough that he's not asking questions. Let's just put it that way.
Why are you looking a gift horse in the mouth, Ka?
He's not. He's just like, what? Good.
No, I was gonna say you're saying something. I'll say something after.
No, I want to hear it. Good.
Is their view still not obstructed from what she's been looking at this entire time, or would she have to move away from the table?
You do have like something is put that would obstruct your view, kind of snap you out of it for a moment.
You'll, with the drink that Valinor gave her, stand up and kind of walk over to where she gets a bit better of a view, and look to with anybody looking at her like she's trying to piece something together.
There's a bit of silence, except for the sound of gulls and the waves crashing. People chattering seems to almost be distant. Something wrong with the ocean? You hear in your head.
No, I mean, I used to live near it. It's just... And she says no very loud at first, before going back to talking internally to see if that works. If he's talking in her head, she's going to try talking in her head. I used to live near the ocean. It's just... something about the ships. I don't like the ships.
You don't like the ships?
I don't know why I don't like them.
What, you fall off?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't remember.
Does it matter then?
I feel like if I can figure out why I don't like the ships, I can figure out a piece of something that I'm missing.
And you want that piece?
I'd like to not have spots in my memory, yeah.
Well, I'm sure that could be arranged by many people. I think it'd be safer for now if you let yourself forget for perhaps a moment longer. Not a bad thing to want to remember. But it is if you can't focus.
Everyone's eating, it's fine.
They're eating for now.
And
But
I
they-
will stop thinking about it when they're done eating. He actually snips a little bit at him.
Temper, temper.
Sorry.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
And she'll, without saying anything else, she'll walk back over to the table.
Artemis has one of her notebooks out and is just kind of writing things down.
Alright.
Just assume Aurelius is doing what he does. He gets into a few, like, deep conversations, a few, like, arm wrestles, you know, just like
Don't start an arm
Aurelius.
wrestle. Serenity will immediately jump in on that shit too.
Aurelius doing Aurelius things.
Artemis will look up when she sees Fidget come back over. Hey,
How you feeling?
it's complicated.
That I can understand.
I'm going to be fine. That's what matters. So, yes.
At least that's one of us.
Do you want to talk about it?
The gaps in the memories that are getting to me.
Artemis will nod.
See,
Are they filling?
I used to live really close to the ocean. You'd think this would help me feel like home. And I saw the ships, and I shut down. And I don't know why.
Were you ever taken away?
See, that's the thing. I don't remember.
Some part of you does. And that's the part that's protecting you.
To the best of my knowledge, I ain't ever been on a ship.
Maybe it's not getting on a ship. Maybe it's someone coming off of a ship.
I mean, it's possible. Out of character. Is there something I can roll to see if that sparks anything in Fidget's brain?
History check.
Comp?
It's a history check.
He's thinking.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Don!
I'm here. Hello.
Let him buffer.
Oh
Let him
no.
go.
Hold
He
on a
must be
second.
buffering.
Hold on.
Oh!
Oh,
I
That
said
is not what we meant by
history
buffer.
check.
we
Oh
didn't
no.
think you'd actually disconnect.
Wait, he disconnected?
We
Yeah.
did.
I need to
We
turn off
still
stream
can't
mode.
hear
Hold
you
on.
if you're trying to talk.
It is screaming!
Hit
History
roll.
check. Okay, history check.
Green.
Is that
Buddy?
history check? I'm rolling a history check.
Check your mic settings on Discord. There we go.
There we go.
Why did it turn off that?
I don't know. I don't know. The moment I asked if I could do it,
As soon as you asked, I was like, history check.
World said no.
Not the best history check, but I rolled a history check.
Nine.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, not much
Like
is
a-
coming to mind. Not much, but there's like a hazy. It's like on the tip of your tongue. Like it wants to jump off, but not quite.
You know? I'll think about that another day. And she'll just kind of...
Okay.
Can I roll a contested strength check against Serenity?
Why me?
Arm wrestle.
Thought you'd pick a random schmuck first.
No, I've been beating these random schmucks. You're the only one that's actually challenged.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Yeah, boy.
Also, Dawn, did you see my question to roll 20?
He doesn't seem to.
Ah!
Aurelius wins with one arm.
Serenity demands a rematch.
Okay. What do you put in on it?
She slides forward one of the kebabs she has.
Oh, you're on. Best of 3.
Oh no.
What do you got to put in?
Aurelius slides over the 9 silver pieces.
Fine. Let's go!
Oh, okay. Yep, alright, cool. Fair is fair.
She takes back the kebab, looks at the silver pieces, slides the silver pieces back, starts eating.
You dare dishonor our agreement. That will cost you, I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
She throws a bacon strip at him.
Yeah, that'll do. I love these idiots.
He's so fucking dying, bro. Let the idiots have their fucking leashes.
Aurelius looks over to Artemis and Fidget. What do you think they're talking about?
Probably something serious.
You want to make it unserious?
That's probably not the best with Fidget being so tense and Artemis not feeling too well.
Yeah, that's sound logic. I don't know,
No,
I just
you
don't
want-
like seeing them upset, that's all.
I have an idea. Serenity will get up, and she will walk over to Artemis, and just without much prompting, other than like the usual preparation that you fucking see her preparation that you usually see from her, she will hug Artemis.
Artemis
Hello.
goes very stiff.
What are those times that I can let go?
Artemis goes very stiff. Hello.
Do you want me to let go?
And she makes herself relax. No, I'm weird head spot.
She just nods. She'll nuzzle her forehead for a bit.
Aurelius wants to go over and, like, give her something to drink, I guess? I don't know.
Get the apple juice.
I appreciate this, but you go back to the arm wrestling? That was entertaining to watch from a distance.
Fair enough.
Oh, whoa! I don't think I've ever seen ships like that.
She will get up, head back to Aurelius. Aurelius!
What? I'm looking at the ships!
It sounds like the words of a coward who can't take me on again.
You fucking get up. You come over here!
Are you making fun of me over there?
Yeah!
You're welcome to come over here and find out.
You motherfucker.
I feel like we've been challenged, Fidget.
There's no hint of amusement on her face as she stands up, putting the glass on the table, and walks over to Aurelius.
Oh.
Oi, oi, what's this?
Are you making fun of me?
You're right.
I asked a question.
Can I roll insight on Fidget?
Same.
Yeah, that.
Comp,
Yeah.
did your mic go funny again?
Hopefully not.
There he is.
21.
Would you like to describe it, Fidget? What she would be able to tell from that?
The moment that Aurelius had started mimicking her voice and mimicking how she acted and there was almost a switch that she had no control over take over. And if she didn't know Aurelius as well as she did, she would have pushed him over the side.
Jesus.
Has Aurelius seen anything like this before?
It's called bullying as a kid.
You,
As in, like,
you,
the programming.
Aurelius, you would be among the actually, all of you in your own ways would have seen something like this. Serenity, you're just not catching on to it because it's not manifesting in a way that you would recognize. Not fully, at least. There are hints that making you think back and trying to piece together what it is exactly, but each of you have seen something like this. Perhaps even felt that kind of reaction at one point or another.
I mean, she's a barbarian. Literally, my entire class is based around me harnessing anger.
Very true.
Before Aurelius can say anything else, she turns on her heels and walks away.
Artemis is going to go follow Fidget. And she's going to, like, look over at Serenity and Aurelius, just, like, put a finger up, just like, give me a minute.
Sorry, will nod.
Aurelius is now turning towards the ships. And, like, he's genuinely, like, looking out at them and thinking. But it's not like a awestruck look anymore. It's more of a solemn contemplation. Hermes literally brooding like a Batman.
Oh, my fucking sweet Mary Mother of God.
And you're left with him. Have fun.
She drags him away from the fucking window.
But the ships!
You're brooding.
I'm allowed to brood.
I deal with that enough from Fidget, don't you think?
Yeah, but you don't... You can leave me to brood.
Where would I go?
There's other people in this room. I am not the only tall boy. But look at that guy. You see him? He's lifting up like 3 chairs at once.
I don't know anyone else here.
Well then, fucking talk to someone else.
Eleanor's right there. Why do you keep ignoring him?
Right
He's
here,
lifting up
man.
3 chairs.
Look, I was asked to move these over here. I'm just let me.
Serenity seems like she gets an idea.
All right,
I'm gonna fucking
Aurelius
grab
goes
Aurelius.
back to what?
She just picks him up. She will
Just-
walk over to our resident druid.
Huh?
She will,
just
she will sit him down in front of
Luke?
Bucky. V!
Eleanor.
Thank you, Velinor! There's someone whose strength you haven't tested in the area.
What?
She's
I-
looking at Aurelius when she says that.
You can test that. I just want to look at the ships. They have really pretty sails.
It sounds like the words of a coward.
Yeah, well, this coward has proved himself to himself.
Oh, you lost!
Yeah, well, sometimes you just gotta take losses.
You're fucking with me.
I've already done that.
She closed her eyes after that, just like, little fucking cheeky bastard.
Yeah, he's looking out at the ships and thinking about the swashbuckling adventures he read as a kid, basically.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Artemis is still going after Fidget.
Okay.
After a while, she does just stop walking and looking around a little confused as to where they are.
Artemis has been about 5 feet behind Fidget the entire time, keeping track of street signs or any other markers as they went, just giving them enough space. Hey,
She'll jump just a little bit, not having even paid attention to the fact that she was being followed.
sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I wandered off again. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm right here. Remember? We talked about the buddy system. I storm off, you follow me. You storm off, I follow you. I think it's worked out pretty well.
I almost did something back there.
But you didn't.
Yeah, but I used to.
Yeah, but you're
Very
not
easily.
now. If we were all had to be all of our past and us at once, it wouldn't be a good reflection of what we are now.
Thing is, I don't know who I am now.
And you're working on figuring it out, and that's a whole thing by itself. It takes time. You don't it doesn't you don't know all at once. And even if you did know who you were, it wouldn't really be all of it, and because you're still growing. You're all fidget. No offense, but y'all are pretty young. Y'all don't. It takes a while to figure out who and what you are, even if you remembered all of it.
I appreciate it. I do. I'm glad you guys aren't letting me walk away, all that stuff. Keep distance from me, though, please, because I need to punch something very badly.
Artemis takes a big step back. Okay, but I'm keeping you in eyesight.
That's why I told you I don't want to actually hit you guys.
Okay.
But Aurelius did.
It's okay. He mimicked you.
He made fun of me.
Would it help to note the intention was not malicious?
At this point, I don't care.
Okay. That's understandable.
We
Artemis is
don't.
gonna look around. Is there a
Yeah.
place where they could safely get a place that Fidget could safely punch things?
If not, you can just have Artemis start guiding them back to where the group is.
It's going to be the second one. There's not really a safe place to suddenly cause violence.
Artemis will look around. She's kind of tapping her fingers. There isn't really anywhere around here that you can punch things safely. Not without calling attention to yourself.
Understood.
Do you want to stay out here for a little while longer? You can walk a little more if you want. Or we can start heading back. We can take a scenic route.
Let's take a scenic route back.
Oh,
That way,
okay.
I can calm down and I don't do what I really wanted to. I don't know why I wanted to do that.
Have you ever heard of intrusive thoughts?
Big words again, Adi.
You think a thing that you want to do, but you know you shouldn't and don't actually want to do. It's just a sudden impulse. And it makes you feel bad for thinking.
I'm supposed to feel bad for wanting to?
Sometimes?
Huh. Okay.
I'm not gonna start judging your morality. Artemis is gonna start taking the scenic route, looking around at the stalls and places. This is like a touristy area, right? They sell like little trinkets.
Yeah. One of them is like this little wind-up bird that you can throw in. It doesn't fly very far, but it like flies enough to entertain most people.
Well, Artemis pointed out.
Fascinating.
That's neat.
See, we didn't have a lot of this kind of stuff around Corvin. Only thing that reminds me of home is the waters.
We used to make this kind of stuff in Denziel.
Sounds to me like Danziel was so far ahead of Corvin.
Denziel was a sweatshop.
When I can figure out the right word for Corvin, I'll tell you what it was. But I have a feeling you can tell it in a good place.
No offense, but Corvin sounds like a place that would be happily set on fire.
You ain't wrong.
I don't like what they did to you. I don't know what they did to you, but I don't like it.
Corvin's a place where you learn to toughen up and you learn to toughen up quickly. No one's gonna
Sounds
hold
unhealthy.
your hand.
Then again, Artemis kind of holds out her hands to Fidget, the mechanical one, and the flesh one, and the flesh one is just covered in calluses and burn scars and miscellaneous other scars. I think we get different kinds of thick skin.
A lot of mine are covered. But I
Both of them
understand
should
what you
burn.
mean.
Both of them should burn. A little bit.
As soon as I can get my family out of there safely,
Hmm.
I won't even blink an eye as it burns.
I understand that.
But I gotta get my family out of there safely.
We will. All of us will help you get them out of there.
Maybe then my dad will be proud of me. And she'll walk ahead of Artemis.
Artemis will let her, but she will still keep her like about 5 feet from her in case she starts walking faster again and keeping an eye out.
After a bit, there is something that you will note offhand, just because I do know that you are very perceptive.
And Fidget's not paying attention to anything right now, so.
Yep.
20 passive perception, baby!
And it's that as you're coming back around to where you know you'll be meeting up with the group soon, you pause as there's a moment. You can't see what it is exactly, but in one of the windows of Godai's tower, something seems to be standing there, looking out across this little part of the rock. And then, as it seems to almost realize someone's looking up towards them, it seems to just kind of step back and away, fading into shadow.
Artemis will stop and stare at it for a minute, and then hurry towards the group and Fidget. So, once they're all back together, we are all back together now, right?
Yes.
Right. So, do we want to find a place to stay for the night, or do we want to get the job done so we can get on the road again?
I think we should.
I'm going to be honest, it seems like perhaps a little bit of a break to recollect is in order.
I think that getting a bed is a good idea regardless of whether we get the job done right now.
Yes.
And there's something in the tower.
What?
I saw it in the window. There's something in there.
Did you see anything distinguishing?
No, but it seemed to be watching us.
That means something is expecting us, which means we should be on our guard. Okay, so have we got all the potions we need?
You have the list, right, of what we're supposed to get at this particular tower?
Yeah, hold on, let me just... nope, that's the pamphlet. I'm not gonna show you guys that. Here it is. Okay, cool.
I've already seen it.
This?
He just smiles impishly.
There's something on the 8th floor. For a bottle of ink named Optimus?
But you said Optimus.
That's what I heard.
Octopus.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I know what an octopus is?
Do I know what an octopus is?
The scholars of the sea.
You've you've at the very least heard of them. You just don't know much about what exactly they are.
Does Fidget know what an octopus is?
That's who I was saying knows. You two.
Okay.
Okay, what do I roll?
You know. You
I just know? Okay.
You lived near the sea enough that you actually saw some brought in occasionally.
Okay.
What do the himbo and bimbo do? Just know.
You mean yourself and Velinor?
I meant me and Aurelius, but I mean Aurelius.
Yeah. Aurelius.
Of
Yeah.
course,
The
Melanor
himbo
knows what an
pod.
octopus is.
Yes.
He's a druid.
Doesn't
He
mean he
can
knows
become as
all
one.
he doesn't know all the beasts.
Yes, he does.
Does.
The-
I'm not giving you a choice.
Kendall rebukes your knowledge and replaces it with her own.
the two
I'm
of
gonna
you,
just do a nature
Aurelius,
check.
Aurelius and Serena, you have no idea what an octopus is.
Yeah, absolutely. An octopus. Totally.
Yeah,
What?
I know what they are. I ate one, I think. No, wait, that was a...
A squid.
Yeah, that was something else.
What's an
Hey, what did you put on the euros?
Wait, you mean there's a moment where there's the people there, everyone looks confused, going, "Wait, you guys don't know?"
Okay, so I'm sure you'll understand this. Absolutely, 100%.
Mhm.
I lived in a farm in the middle of. Hang on, let me look at the fucking map. Cormundum. You know, I lived in mountainous regions. there's no point.
Only reason why I ask, it's not. I'm just not used to being the one who knows something in this group.
You know a lot of things that a lot of us don't know. What are you
It's just
talking
the
about?
subjects have been come up.
What?
Yes, you have
No.
more knowledge than you think.
Oh, you would cut off for me, and I went, "Huh?"
You have more knowledge than you think. It's just the subjects that require your knowledge haven't come up. Come up.
Aurelius snickers.
So, you've seen an octopus.
Not often, but once in a while they would come into plot.
What
Do
were they like?
do they have ink?
Octopus with ink. See, we used to eat them.
Yes, they are
So-
sea creatures. They are
Yes.
supposed to be eaten.
But octopi don't usually have ink.
Okay, so I want to say this as someone who has like the animal knowledge, just so Dawn might say yes or no to your knowledge. Octopi are known to spit ink at people out of
I'm
spite.
playing
Yeah.
stupid for Fidget. I know
Okay.
she is. I know they do. I know they do. Fidget has not seen them in that capacity.
I was sitting here like,
She's
if
seen
she
the
so much
creature.
as looked at it,
No,
she
she's-
might have spit on her. So
No,
like,
they were already dead when they came into port.
Artemis is going to look over to Velinor. Octopus ink? Do they have ink?
Yeah, they have ink.
Wait.
She looks like she wants to ask why, but she's not
Defense.
saying it out loud. Defense. Oh,
what
I
spit?
wish I could.
So
I
what you're
wish I could
saying
spit
is
ink at people.
So what you're saying is I should walk around with a bag of ink in my pocket?
No, you would get arrested so fast your head would spin.
For having a bag of ink in your pocket?
No,
Or
for having
throwing it at somebody after they upset them.
What if it was in self-defense?
I would be covered in ink right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna throw the ink at you. My friend and
Serenity
shit.
looks like she wants to say something, but she's very clearly, like, actively biting her lip.
So we should go get our rooms and
Yeah, we
book
should.
Oh,
them.
I already
and-
got one. Me and
You
the
did?
boys. Yeah.
What?
What?
When?
Huh?
You guys were all fucking talking over here, and I was talking with the boys over at the counter, and they said, yeah, there's a place with rooms. It was hard to hear him through the accent. I think he might be, southwest.
So
It was
you
it was
have a
difficult
room.
to tell. No. We have a room.
You
Huh?
bought a room for all of us?
Yeah, it was a pretty big room, I think.
How many beds?
At least 2 from memory.
That's not gonna fit all of us.
Yeah, I can sleep on the floor. It's fine.
I'm going to go find another room.
I'm gonna follow Artemis.
You two
Sorry.
can have that
Aw.
room. It's okay.
But then what are we gonna do with the 2 beds? We only need 1 bed.
You can push them together and make one bed.
Oh, Bedford.
Big bed.
Let's go find a place for us that doesn't sound so sketch.
Yes. We should, but I don't like us staying in separate buildings.
She'll turn back around and go, Aurelius, which building did you get your room from?
He pulls out a piece of paper, and it has the word at the very top written, receipt. And he looks it over. He's like, I don't know how to pronounce this, and he turns it around and shows. Comp, what is the place?
The higher rise.
Serenity just shakes her head at his, like, clear confusion.
Okay. So, Adi, can you read that?
Yeah. Higher rise.
Okay, let's go find us a place. That way we're in the same building, just not in the same room.
Yes. And they'll go off to a higher rise. Get another room.
Serenity looks at Artemis, and she's got the biggest puppy eyes of "I've been abandoned" ever.
Artemis
Make
just
it
gives her a look
worse.
of.
I was gonna say, I can make
You-
it worse.
Artemis just gives her a look of. You know better.
in terms of
Well, what are you saying, Fidget?
She'll turn around and go, Velinor, come on, let's get a room.
Oh, yeah, coming.
Alright, now Serenity looks genuinely hurt.
Aurelius gives Serenity pats. Just like pat. It's okay.
Like, at first she was faking it, now she actually looks upset.
Artemis has already gone off to get the room because everyone's staying in one room with 2 beds. Sounds sweaty, and it doesn't feel well enough to be in
No.
a room with everyone to sleep in.
Same
No,
with it.
Serenity was with the same fucking mindset of just like, no, all in the room. Just left.
It's
The fact you
okay.
didn't even offer to bring her.
It's all because
okay.
Aurelius said we only need 1 bed.
So why does she get punished?
You're not getting punished. You're getting a room with Aurelius.
No, not you. Fidget.
Did you
Just
just in the
wanted to
room?
make sure that Velinor was included. We keep forgetting Velinor.
There's 2 beds in the room.
There's 2 people. 2 big people.
I am very large.
Do you want to
Well-
stay with them, Velinor? Or do you want to come with us and we can get you your own room?
I can become a cat.
That's a good point.
You want to
Where
stay
do
with
cats
them?
sleep?
On people's faces.
Oh. Okay, we need to find someone in this town we don't like.
While Aurelius is figuring that out, Fidget backtails to catch up with Artemis.
Artemis is getting to the place to get another room. And she's kind of like dropped the perky that as happy as she could have been. And she looks a little pale. She's kind of fiddling with one of her clocks, just like rubbing her fingers over the face.
Then this is going to be interesting for Artemis to see. As they get to this place, Fidget lowers her hood, lowers her scarf, and the biggest, fakest smile Artemis has ever seen comes across Fidget's lips as she heads inside.
What's with your face?
I'm getting us a room. What kind of room do you want?
You go back outside. I'm gonna get the room.
Let me
That
get
is
us a room.
Y-
And she'll kind of tap you on the shoulder and go up to the person she needs to get talked to.
Oh, dear lord.
That's terrifying. Fidget.
Who does she need to talk to get a room?
There's a very nice halfling who is running it as they see you come in. They give you a little wave.
Yeah, my friend came in here earlier and got a room, but we actually need 2 more.
Tomorrow? Oh, well, we can get you tomorrow.
That's all I need is just 2 more rooms, and
How long are you staying?
probably just tonight. If we need to extend, can we?
Of course. It's 2 silver a night. Not great
is that-
rooms, but we can have you in better rooms. We have those for 5 silver.
I'll
5
think
silver
hers
per
a better.
room?
Per room, yes.
So,
What was that you asked?
I was going to ask how big the nicer rooms are, because
Do you want to see?
yes, please.
They
That way
walk
we
over.
can make a better decision.
Of course.
Oh,
The-
my shit.
The difference between them is effectively a 2 silver room is effectively like 10 feet by 10 feet. Not big at all. Whereas the 5 silver ones are like 20 feet by 20 feet. Like double the size.
So, I can't speak for the others in my party, but I can go with the 2 silver a night room. But, and she'll turn to Artemis going, do you want the bigger one, or would a smaller one be okay?
Artemis just gives Fidget the most alarmed look at the tone of voice that she's using. But she catches up with the act pretty quickly. I can go for a smaller room too. I don't need a whole lot of space.
Okay. So I guess, thank you so much for showing us the bigger room, but I think we're both going to take the 2 smaller rooms, and you said it was 2 silver a night, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then it's on me. And she'll look at Artemis as she touches 4 silver.
Artemis
Take it,
squints.
and they give you 2 keys.
She'll hand one of the keys over to Artemis and just kind of turn to her with the smile slightly fading, kind of going, you guys never let me do what I'm actually good at.
What was that?
Acting.
No, that was customer service.
I had to talk to people, and you'd think they'd want to talk to me if I sounded like this.
You are scarier when you are quote unquote acting.
It's because you've gotten to know this version of me.
No, that was Uncanny Valley. Don't do that again.
You were starting to have an attack. You were getting nervous. I took over.
Thank you. Genuinely.
You've done it for me. Not the voice, obviously. But you've done that kind of stuff for me.
Thanks. There's a... It's hard to explain. Never mind.
Take
I'm
your
going
time.
to, rain check.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. I will tell you when I have the words.
Fidget's
I-
gonna go to her room and drop off the parts of her equipment she will not need to go into the tower. Because
Artemis
she
is
is
going to
carrying an arsenal of weapons.
go... Artemis is going to go over to, find Serenity and Aurelius and tell them where their rooms are.
Aurelius is playing blackjack.
Is this where I don't come into the room?
You can come into the room if you want. It's just a small room.
I'm not that big!
You just like to have more space.
No, I like to have you in my space.
I'm not a good thing to have in space right now.
I'm trying to figure out what the words she would say to, like... Because I don't think she knows... She knows what a panic attack is, but I don't think she knows the term of it. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Freak out?
Well, that sounds rude in her head. Is this another... And she kind of, like, taps her temple.
Artemis will give a quick and jerky nod.
Anything I could do to help? Other than
I
leave you
just-
be?
I just need to write it out. I'm going to be fine. I can go to the tower with y'all.
Come on. Something scared you and you're working your way through it. Or at
It's-
least unsettled you.
It's not just one thing, it's just a lot of things built up. And now I'm letting myself feel things again, and it's coming, and it's biting me in the ass, and I don't like feeling things.
She'll just kind of nuzzle her forehead against hers real quick. I understand. You go try and see what can help you at least somewhat breathe. Alright?
I'm going to see if Eleanor has tea or something that will make me less nervous.
About that time, Fidget is coming out of her room with a still that hop skip because she's near the owner.
She's staring at her.
I never got your name. And that is so rude of me. I'm so sorry.
And Tulip.
Tulip. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Melody.
They nod. Pleasure to meet you. I hope you have a
Thank-
great stay.
The room is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. And she'll turn on her heels and start walking out of the hotel.
Trinity says something in Celestial. Or she just stares hard at Fidget. What?
Once out of view of Tulip, and still something that Serenity can see, Fidget gives an exaggerated bow.
Ah, that's what that is. I didn't know you could do that as well.
Artemis is looking around to make sure to check out the area as they're walking.
I can... You guys never let me actually do some stuff, so yeah, no.
I knew you're charismatic. I just didn't know you were good at the, what's my friend call it? Dealing with bitches voice.
Oh, that's not me dealing with bitches. I have that voice too.
No, that is being the bitch voice.
Oh no, I also have that voice too.
All of your voices sound like you are dealing with the bitches /
Oh, I'm not
customer
changing.
service.
I'm not actually changing them right now. I'm just doing this because I know it's freaking Serenity out.
She looks fine after, like, the realization of what it is.
You sound like you've worked at a market stall.
I
No,
used to do that in the summertime.
no. I did work at a tavern for a bit. And
That.
they tell you everything if you're like really sweet and kind to them. Oh my gosh.
Stop it! You sound like my friend Shirley.
Aurelius is just kind of standing there, looking back and forth at everyone, like, the fuck are you idiots doing?
So are you like ready to go? I think we're ready to go.
He just like picks up Aurelius and tries to leave.
Mm,
Eleanor. Eleanor?
Eleanor's like looking like,
Eleanor?
Sorry,
don't like
Eleanor. Eleanor, I'm sorry. To you, I will apologize. I've been traveling with them a little bit more, so they just know I'm already an asshole.
What did I do to deserve this today?
You know I'm an
Hmm?
asshole.
I did what?
You know I am an asshole.
She like lightly headbutts her. It's not even like damaging, it's just bonk. Fuck you.
Aurelius
do.
Aurelius has no idea what's going on, so he just head bonks Serenity.
it.
Artemis is gonna readjust her bag. We should go.
Let's get over to the tower.
I thought we were going to rest first, but I mean, I'm.
We
Let's go.
walked out of the hotel.
We were going to get the rooms so we would have someone to go back to.
Fair enough.
After the
That we're
tower.
not just ambling in here covered in blood, asking for a room. We can amble in there covered in blood and go straight to our rooms.
As we're walking towards the tower, Aurelius's demeanor has somewhat shifted, and he's checking all of his equipment. Everything, head to toe. He's checking that his sword's good enough. He's checking that his armor's well adjusted. Everything. Like, he's gone from goofy goofball McGee to, like, full-on soldier. He's checking everything, and whenever they approach, he's going to look for any magical oddities akin to the last tower.
Serenity's just following. She is like, on occasion, she'll try and get information from like, people that they pass by. If they look like they might know, she'll try and get information from them.
What
That makes
information are
sense.
you looking to get?
Just information about the tower, like if they know anything or etc.
Roll a d20 and a persuasion check.
Can I just roll a persuasion check?
Roll the d20.
Okay.
So you ask a few people on your way there, and one of the people, as you're asking, they kind of look at you with the kind of side eye, just like, you're gonna try and see if someone's actually gonna. Good luck.
Hmm.
People have been trying to ask around and see if they can, get into that tower for a long time. Some people actually said they tried to scale the walls of it to actually get in through one of the windows. No one goes in there. Supposedly, it's held shut by someone putting stone on the other side of the doors, and supposedly, again, it's haunted.
So she knows he's lying, or not, she's not lying. She knows he's wrong, but she does like. Her eyes kind of light up at the idea of it being haunted.
It lights up at the idea of it being haunted.
You have to remember, she was trained by paladins, the fuckers who deal with spectral bullshit. That's just kind of like, ooh.
Kind of like looks at you just like, you're interested. Oh, great. Look, if you can't get in and you can't do anything with it, that's on you and not me at that point. But hey, honestly, if you see something in there that's worth seeing, if you get in there, don't make it everyone else's problem, please. As much fun as you look like you're gonna have trying to figure this out, the rest of us do not need a ghost walking amongst us. We have enough problem with everything else.
Okay.
Are you telling me in a roundabout way not to get possessed?
What? I mean,
I'm trying.
that too. What's possession? Are you saying that they're going to? That sounds like they're. I'm not sure if I like where this is going. Are you saying that they're going to enslave you?
I do not know where this is going.
I don't know either.
Well, it looks like both.
Serenity, let's go.
Have fun.
Thank you.
When looking at the tower,
Yes.
like with the knowledge of what this guy has said,
Mhm.
what does Aurelius notice? And most importantly, are there any windows big enough for a human?
There are.
Well, the tower opened with the brick.
Okay. I'm going to need to find a glider.
No. Noise Dot is making. No, you are not. You simply need the brick. It should open like last time.
You're no fun.
No, I'm not. My design is not to be fun, but to be functional.
Once we get there, can Artemis start inspecting the base and around it?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I will assist on that because I did ask about that
Yeah,
earlier.
you may, yes.
Alright, so does assist mean advantage or?
Yes. Well, he's
Whoops.
rolling his own check, no worries.
I'll assist Artemis then.
It looks pretty similar to me to the last one, except, it's actually there.
Yeah.
2-1. 21.
2-1.
No numbers?
9 plus 10.
18.
Alright. With that check, when you make your way towards the area, you go towards the door, the main entrance to it. And when you move the brick near to it, it does seem to cause the doors to push back slightly, opening in front of you.
Cyrano trying to push open the doors.
They open slowly, but they do open.
He's rather theatrical. I keep forgetting this.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
Alright, being mean. Into the bag you go.
Scuttles and crawls in.
Artemis will slip in and get a good look around.
Yeah. Looking around, the place is dark, not gloomy, just very clearly.
Giggles in dark vision.
There's fucking 2 of us who can see, and the other 2 who can't. Fucking.
Fidget has her sword out as she pokes it in so Aurelius can see.
The illumination as you draw your sword is enough to shed everything in a red. So everything has a slight violently red tint to it, but it's very helpful that you have the vision to be able to see everything around. The opening area is like almost like walking into someone's home. There's furniture about, tables, a lot more homely, and kind of has the feel of the first tower you entered in, where as you entered in, the doors closed behind you. it feels bigger than the tower you saw outside.
Are there any like torches or anything?
Not torches. There are these they look like candlesticks, but there are no candles placed in them.
Is there a fireplace?
There is, yes.
Just gonna
Then
go
that'll
check it
do.
out.
Would you say, Aurelius?
Then that'll do.
That'll do. Yeah. So you go to check it out. I imagine you are setting a flame.
Yep.
While you do that, Fidget and Serenity, what are you two doing?
Currently just
Fidget has
looking
entered behind them.
So, okay. Serenity, what were you wanting to do?
Hey, sorry. Currently just in the room looking around for potential threats or weird nooks and crannies that he might have hidden something in.
Make an investigation check. And Fidget, what do you want to do?
Having learned a little bit from the last tower they were in, she's just kind of she's avoiding the walls, but still very much looking to see if anything at all looks familiar to her brain, even if it doesn't make sense. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. Perception check if you're just looking around, a bit more like standing like off to the side than like going around poking stuff.
Yeah, she has her sword out in front of her and just kind of.
That'll help you out with the perception check. Bean.
No, it doesn't.
It does actually, because it means you're not rolling with disadvantage.
Ah, okay.
That it is actually helping you. Okay, so there's a few things. There's a few things outside of the reach of your light, and you're kind of scooting towards them slowly, like Oh, it's a lamp. Bean Bean can assist you if you're having Bean Bean actually go out of your bag and poke things. If Bean Bean is staying in your bag, then no.
No, I'll call Bean Bean out. Because currently there doesn't look like there's a threat.
Looks around, makes chirring little noises, and we'll begin to look around. You search the place. It's a living room. It's probably the least trapped and least auspicious or suspicious of the places. And as the fire roars to life, you kind of all can see that, again, this is probably the most mundane area of the tower.
Are there any portraits or books of interest?
Books. Arcana nerds, books.
Well, that's not even what I'm.
Look, what are you saying, Aurelius?
The reason I am looking for portraits and or books of interest is specifically because the idea of haunting has been mentioned, and he's going over basically the process of ghost hunting in his head.
The portrait of Dorian Gray.
Fair enough. Looking around with the room more lit, Fidget's previous view of everything would not have seen any pictures, and you looking around will confirm that.
This is after the fireplace is up, or
yeah, this is after the fireplace is up. Effectively, she, with her looking around, she didn't see anything like that. And when you look around and ask, like, just like, do you see any pictures? Why not? She'd be able to confirm that no, there are not pictures on this floor.
Where's the door to the next floor?
There's a stairway at the other end of the room.
Are there any chests?
No chests. Not on this floor.
Okay. So nothing really relevant or of interest.
Not on this floor.
Okay. So Aurelius looks at the party and he thinks for a moment. Okay. I'll be in the middle, I guess. And then like going up these stairs, that is. Because I don't have my shield, we can't do what we did last time, so...
Why don't you have a shield? Oh. Don't look at me.
Hey, Velinor, do you have a shield?
Yeah.
Can you stand in front of us while we go up these stairs?
Yeah.
Eleanor, can
Oh.
you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Cerise,
the lights are on.
I could see.
Okay.
Villanor
So
will-
I'll just and he pulls Aurelius pulls his spear and he holds it over Velinor's shield
I'm gonna have to
like
crouch.
like a phalanx kinda.
Kinda.
Not full phalanx,
yeah.
but like you get the imagery.
He has to squat a little bit so you can actually reach there. 'Cause, again, he's tall.
Not if Aurelius climbs up.
Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm carrying you now. Got it. Understood.
Yeah, well, this is the only way I can see this working without being uncomfortable for all of us. All
You are
right,
literally only holding on by your legs.
potato, potato.
Lamb chop basketball. I understand.
What?
What?
Wait, what's a basketball?
Never mind. Never mind. Remind, we have something to focus on.
So he
She
will.
points at Eleanor. I'm not forgetting that.
He will take the lead. Who's so behind? On his back is Aurelius. Anyone else?
With this spear.
Go to Steve.
Somebody will take the rear guard.
So is it Fidget or Artemis next?
Fidget will go after them. That way the three ready with sword out or shield and spear out are ready to pounce if necessary.
All right.
God, I can hear Victus gnashing his teeth.
Why aren't we at the front? We're more important than them.
More like, please let there be a ghost. Please let there be a ghost. I want to fight something.
I want to fight anything. I mean, if there's a ghost or not. You think that I'm only focused on just ghosts? My girl, please.
No, but it would be the only thing that we have in knowledge of being in here that is not friendly.
You believed that there's a ghost in here?
No.
Then what?
Because the last time that we went into one of his towers, we got smacked around by golems and animated objects. Lord knows if half there might be something that died in here and hasn't moved on.
Wow, you really think low of him. I like that.
I don't think low of him. I think low of his building.
That's the same thing in this case.
Not necessarily.
No, it very much is.
She just rolls her eyes.
Are you talking to your friend again?
Not a friend.
No, not a
Yeah.
friend?
Would you consider yourself my friend?
No.
I didn't think so.
Um,
Eleanor is keeping both eyes open at the front.
Artemis is watching everything from the back.
Gotcha.
what would I need to roll just every now and then to keep track of if there's any evidence of ghosts or hauntings or things of the like, just like to prove it is or is not a ghost, basically?
I'll say when it comes time for it, I'll let you know what to
Yeah.
roll or when to roll.
Cool.
Would there be anything Fidget can roll to look for traps because she remembers the bells and the last one?
Investigation check. Do you have thieves' tools?
Let me check. Yes, I do.
You can roll thieves' tools intelligence check if you're not proficient in investigation.
I am not, but you have to remember I'm on D&D Beyond, not roll.
Yeah. So you can roll the investigation check, but the thieves' tools will lower the DC.
Not that low.
Yeah.
That ain't that. Okay.
Make a perception
Wait.
check, Paris.
If she has thieves' tools, do you have proficiency in thieves' tools?
Yes, I do.
That would
So-
have a +3 to it.
So it is a
So that's a
12.
12.
Yes.
Did you have-
Yeah, if you have proficiency in it, it does add the proficiency bonus. So
Well,
Can I get
better.
a look around?
hold on. Hold on, everyone. Paris, make a perception check for hearing.
Oh boy.
You hear the faint echo of your own footsteps. But as far as you can tell, at least currently, you're alone. And there's a point where Fidget, you do actually manage to kind of grab Velinor and kind of push him up an extra step. He stumbles a little bit with Aurelius on his back, but when he looks back, you're able to explain that the stair he was about to step on would have effectively turned the entire staircase into a slide and put all of you back at the bottom. A simple gimmick trap, and not one that should hurt you, but would have been annoying to have to go all the way back down.
She will make a show of hopping over that step and falling after Velinor again, so the other two can know to avoid it as well without saying anything.
Of course. So hop, 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 hop. And you're on the second floor. This area is another one that you feel is too mundane to be filled with anything that would have anything to show incidences or things moving about. It's more of a bedroom/sleep area, an area to gain respite from the world after a meal or such, or to go upstairs further to where the real magic happens.
Is there any evidence of life?
Make a investigation check.
Damn, it sure is dark.
Actually, that is a problem, yeah.
Fortunate.
Can I look around?
You can. Go ahead and roll a perception check or investigation check, your choice.
I'll do perception.
What do your elf eyes see? Only half elf.
18.
It's very helpful that Fidget is with you, because it actually gives you a bit of distinct visual differences between what you can see outside of the radius of her sword and within the radius of her sword. Outside the radius of her sword, things come in more of the black and white accents, giving you a sense of what you're seeing rather than the full definition of what you're seeing. Kind of like seeing things more in like the dark, like the Black Ops sort of night vision goggles thing. But when Fidget's sword moves over things, even though it is a red hue that is illuminating things, it's letting you note things that you didn't see with just looking around. Among which, as you watch Aurelius like rub his hand against the dresser and like look around, when Fidget kind of follows behind and holds up their sword to see a little bit better, there are no marks from Aurelius's fingers going across the nightstand. No dust.
Someone lives here. They've been keeping it clean. Or it just doesn't get dusty.
It wouldn't shock me if his stuff was more magically enchanted to stop dirt from gathering. But just in case, we should probably keep an ear out.
We need to get to the 8th floor.
I said always high up. Why can't it ever be the first floor?
Be too
Because-
easy.
I was gonna say, be too easy, somebody else would have gotten it by now.
This is
Good
why
day,
I was
Bebop.
thinking about the glider. If there was an easier way to get to the higher floors. Gonna crash through the window. Just
Didn't.
just
Okay, so
kind of mumbling.
this sounds so weird.
Mhm.
Is there any skin on Aurelius showing that isn't his neck and up?
Is
What?
the back of
Is
his
there-
hand?
She'll pinch the back of his hand.
He doesn't seem to notice.
Villanor kind of like doesn't jostle Aurelius, just kind of like nudges him. It's like, didn't the guy say that someone tried to go in through the window and couldn't? What if you tried to fly in through the window and it just sent you crashing?
No, he didn't say that.
He said someone tried to get in through the window and couldn't.
Someone tried to scale it to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, scale, not glide.
Oh, yes, that would have
Artemis is
changed
gonna
so
start
much.
going. Artemis is gonna start going to the next set of stairs.
You do have to realize, Velinor, at the end of the tower, he wanted to throw one of us up.
Slowly
So-
looks back at Aurelius.
It is a perfectly logical solution.
No, it's
I-
not. Don't you even.
I would have been fine being thrown.
Smack from Serenity smacking her forehead.
Velinor's laughing.
I mean, I found a way in, but I would have been fine being thrown.
Dove, you are like a little squirrel, a chipmunk.
I am aerodynamic.
I don't think being small
true.
makes you. Never mind.
They
Flying
do,
chipmunk?
in fact, air dynamics.
Uh,
I wish I could explain to you how fast I just stopped myself from smacking myself in the forehead.
Artemis is continuing toward the next set of stairs.
Serenity's
is
following. She's done. She's done.
everyone
Can't
is
take it.
everyone is done with this bullshit.
Are we just leaving Velinor standing there with
We're expecting him to follow.
Velinor is following. Velinor is just laughing and trying to remain upright while carrying Aurelius.
Yeah, they're very... I want to say heavy, but like, he's lucky he's not wearing his armor.
Yeah. Well,
Like his old armor, that is.
Velinor can actually haul quite a bit.
That's not the
Villain or
point.
beefy boy.
He
The
has
point is, it's less of a burden.
You know, he's definitely less of a burden. He still has powerful build. Very big.
I never said he didn't.
Artemis is taking the front this time.
Arms up front, looking
and
around.
Fidget is right behind her.
Good, good. Make can you roll the thieves' tools?
I don't think I can on
I think so.
on D&D
On
Beyond.
D&D Beyond, yeah.
Let me
Do you want me to roll it?
Did that actually do something?
No, it just rolled the. It just told us what tools you're proficient
Yeah,
in.
I
Roll a wisdom check. We'll add +3 to it.
me
Do you-
wisdom.
You.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, you're doing the
She's
thieves'
doing
tools.
it.
Got
Yeah,
it.
she's doing it.
I am sucking tonight.
11.
I feel your pain, girl.
Artie! Can you make
Yes.
me a dex save?
Oh!
Sorry.
Saving
Do not
throws,
be sorry.
dexterity.
Be
14.
14.
Better.
Okay. You hear after hearing a click, and you just hear something into the wood wall next to you. You kind of just like pause and look over and see there's just a little like a blowgun needle just kind of sticking out.
That cannot be good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, see, I was more the hitting things, not the.
Can I
Trapping
investigate
things.
for more traps?
Go ahead and roll investigation. I'll say Fidget. I would imagine you're helping.
Yes.
Roll with advantage.
Advantage.
Yes.
Yay!
That was so cute. Oh.
22.
With a 22, you actually realize very quickly that it's every other step has that same kind of pressure plate to it.
Artemis will explain that to everyone else behind her.
Sorry, I don't understand. What is okay? So, first of all, what's a pressure plate?
So you put pressure on it,
Okay.
and something happens. And generally, you're putting pressure on something that, like, it's a plate. And when you push down on it, something happens. Generally,
Okay. So,
that thing is something bad for you.
so when you does the plate break? I mean, it can't be made out of like
It's
what?
it's like a trigger.
Uh. Okay. So like a crossbows.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Like
we
Indiana
put
Jones.
yes, like we press on it. It shoots us.
Okay. So like a string.
Yes.
All right. Okay. But it's in the floor itself.
Yes.
Ah.
So you're going to be using. You and Fidget are going to be using the sword to make sure you. Artemis will start walking forward carefully, making a point of showing how she's avoiding the pressure plates.
Okay. Okay, I got this. I got this. Okay.
You can do it,
Um,
Aurelius.
Aren't you on someone's back?
Yes.
Yeah, but that gives me more pressure to not fuck this up. I'm gonna use my spear. Uh, hold on. Let me just. He adjusts his position. Okay, the spear reaches the ground now. All right, let's. And he's trying to like get in a position that it doesn't accidentally pole vault them. Okay,
Okay.
I'm ready when you are, big guy.
All right.
So, do I have to roll anything for us to get across, or is it just?
I'll say athletics.
Okay.
Same for Fidget.
Yes.
Okay.
Does Artemis have to roll?
Yes.
Why?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yes.
Okay.
Keeping with my average.
I have such high athletics, and even then, I get a fucking 2. Like,
God fucking damn it!
Oh.
Oh no.
Is there a chance that I can take disadvantage to help Artie?
I'll say, since you're. Hold on. Velinor, did you do okay at least? Yeah, Velinor did fine. Artemis, you go to do it and you kind of slip and just step on one of the plates. I'll say, Serenity, you can move to effectively intercept. No deck save. You're basically just moving to take the hit for her if you want. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So thump, you get hit by a dart. Roll a Constitution save. You take 1 point of poison damage.
Just yanks it out.
I know that tingling feeling.
There's like a faint numbness around the area, but like only a little bit.
I imagine she's been through enough like scenarios in which that's poison. That it's like good.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah, poison, but this is a weird poison, if it is one. Never had that buzzing sensation like this.
This is an odd poison.
That being said, Aurelius. Nah, Villenor's gonna take it for you. Villanor also pulls it out and just like, ow. Fidget.
Bro, did you really just take a
Yes.
dart for me, bro?
I did, bro.
You motherfucker.
Fidget, roll me a dex save.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Let's see if my sheet's nice to me tonight at all.
Natural
You said
20.
dex save?
You did.
Finally nice.
So you managed to hop over a couple steps and then you hit one and you just kind of like bend your knee and lean back as it just flips past you, hits the wall, and then you just keep going. Just smooth transition from one motion to the next. Just nope, not dealing with that bullshit. And after only about a minute, you guys are able to get to the top of the stairs. However, as you are approaching into that area, I did have a request for us to end now. So we'll pick up on the next floor, next session.
I'm sicky, so I am very exhausted.
Oh no, it's fine.
The flu's been going around.
Yeah.
Flu. I'm safe in my country where there's no such thing as flu.
I hope you get the
Some
cold in the next
cancer.
shift.
We will all cough on you through this computer.
Don't you dare. I don't need a virus on my computer.
I hate you. I hate you. I should have seen it coming. I should have, but I didn't.
And with that, thank you all for coming out today.
You've all been a wonderful audience. If you're watching this on YouTube, we do also stream these live on twitch.tv/WhatTeamComp. For those of you who are watching this here on Twitch, I will be uploading these onto my YouTube channel with Cormundum Chaos as the name for Uncommon Guru. And generally it takes about around the end of the week for me to post them. But I have the other 30 episodes that have come before. And I hope you enjoy them. And until next time,
It's been a long journey for us to get to this tower.
31
So
episodes.
if you want to see what the how far the characters have developed, a good point of reference is from tower to tower. So basically, from this point on, each tower that we get to, our characters will be at a different place. If you look at the party in the first 3 episodes and compare it to this episode and the coming episodes, you'll probably be invested in the development. So I recommend doing that.
It's honestly great to see.
So thank you all for watching. Follow for more of our shenanigans whenever we come up next week.
Hell yeah.
Shenaniganry.
Yeah. I just want to say I really appreciate everyone here. It is a joy each and every week to screw around with some friends in a voice call, pretending to be dudes that wield swords.
Yes.
And
Now. Paris. Go to bed.
What?
Go to bed.
Thank
Go
you
to
all.
bed!
Thank you all. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you have an amazing week. And until next time, we've been WhatTeamComp. Take care.
we're going to bed now, I guess.
Good night.
No, just
We are not being given a choice.
Good night.
Paris is not being given a choice. Good night,
Good night.
Paris.
Right.